So I'm doing a contest in which the potential outcomes are 5.6 million, $10,000, and last and unfortunately least, a big fat goose egg. It's MLB's Beat the Streak, and it's terrifying, frustrating, and it is really like walking a tightrope. And the difference between, I guess, me and everybody else in the contest is y'all are out here watching me walk this ridiculous fantasy contest tightrope. And basically, the options are if I'm somehow able to predict a hitter that gets a Major League Baseball hit 57 times in a row, I get 5.6 million. The second option, 10,000, if I'm able to finish at the top of the leaderboard, wherever that ends up being. Right now, that is somebody has 39 hits in a row. That's $10,000. Now, again, option number three, as it last and unfortunately least, is the most likely option is big fat goose egg for not hitting either of the first two milestones. And if I learned nothing else this season, yeah, getting 57 hits in a row is insane. There are multiple reasons nobody has ever pulled anything like this off before, and I'm learning every single one of them. Or somebody, Ronald Acuna pulled up, I think Lame broke a streak. My longest streak of the season, 23 in a row. We had a weather delay in New York because there were wildfires in Canada. That's I've been doing various forms of fantasy sports for 30 years. I've never had a smoke delay take me out of a contest before, but that falls under, I guess, first time for everything. That's where we are. The streak now is currently at, it hurts to say out loud, 2. Depending on, there's a game going on right now as I'm taping this. I have Otto Lopez and the Miami Marlins out there. He is currently 0 for 2 right before I pressed record. He just struck out swinging. Heaven help us. It is that, yeah, that's all of the things that can actually happen in a contest like this. It is frustrating. But again, because I was able to go 23 in a row, I know this is something I actually can potentially do. The gap between 23 and right now 39 at the top of the board is not that far. And by the way, I still have my streak saver, which is a thing they do where if you lose a game between 10 and 16, it's like hitting the reset button. Nobody saw that. You hit the button again, your streak is still intact. The streak saver is still out there because on that ridiculous hot streak where I went 23, I did not use it, kept going. So that is, the streak saver is still in play. If you're going to try to make a run this late in the season, the streak saver still being in play is absolutely a thing you need and that you want, and I do have that right now. But again, because we only have a precious handful of Major League Baseball games left, around 40, with my current streak of 2, it will become mathematically impossible to win this competition. And right now, September 1st of this year, because the thing you can do is you can double down and try to pick 2 batters at one time. But even that with 40 games left gets really hard to do. Doubling down everything you tried to do to get 1 hit, doubling down makes it that much harder to pull off. That's it. Multiple reasons that nobody has pulled this off yet. But on the streak of 23, I came into this as a sports writer. I have covered sports for decades. I've taught the athletes, and they talk about the mysterious thing they call being in the zone. Where if you're a basketball player, the basket looks like a bucket. You can't, whatever you throw up, it goes in. If you're a football player, it's like everything is in slow motion. Nobody can put a hand on you. You feel like you're playing Madden out there, and it's on a rookie level. That's kind of what the streak of 23 felt like every day. Just whatever. It felt like whoever I had was somehow, they were 0 for 3, I would sit there and just, you know what, somehow he's going to get a hit. I don't know how. He's playing really badly, but I just feel like he's going to get a hit. And he would. Now, obviously, the past couple of days has not quite been like that. That's what puts us at 2. And I've talked to other people. That has happened to a lot of people. You think, oh my God, I got 10 in a row, 15 in a row. This is really easy. I'm gonna win 5.6 billion. Yay! We're gonna run around and be happy. And no, things happen. People get broken. People forget how to swing the bat. It's the frustrating thing about any manner of fantasy sports, from this to fantasy football, is you're not a coach, you're not a batting instructor, you are not in control of what is happening, and a contest like this is humbling and makes you realize how little control over what you have out there is going on. That is what it is. But I'm gonna keep walking the tightrope wire. If I can talk, I am enjoying walking the tightrope wire. Y'all have enjoyed watching me walk the tightrope. It has been a great deal of fun watching baseball, enjoying baseball, and obviously learning a whole bunch more. That baseball has stats on top of stats, and you can easily kind of get lost to going down the rabbit hole and, okay, I need to look at this batter going against this pitcher, need to do this thing. And then sometimes there have been times where I was desperate. I was in a contest one day and had completely, it was been one of those days I had forgotten to turn somebody in. I think at that point there was only 2 or 3 games left because it was almost 9 p.m. Picked somebody. It worked out because I really was, I guess, in the zone. And everybody I've talked to, there's no secret to it. Everybody would do everything they did before if they knew how to get back into the zone. There's Doc Ellis, if you've ever heard the story, was apparently high on LSD and threw a no-hitter. I'm sure he probably took drugs a couple times after that, but never got the same result again. So these things happen. That is where we are. If you enjoy watching people attempt to walk the tightrope and do ridiculous things, now's a great time for me to tell you, hey, go ahead, leave a like, leave a comment, click the subscribe button. Some of these will help you because, hey, you're probably in a contest that doesn't require you to win 40 or 50 in a row. So some of these tips will help you along the way. And with all that said, we will see you in the next video, continuing to try to beat the streak.